So let's say if you have iPhone 14, 15 or 15 Pro and you use your phone to capture everyday movements and do daily casual photography, but when you see pictures taken by other photographers by their professional cameras and that just looks so cinematic and film-like, makes you want to buy those cameras. And trust me, I was there too, and I felt the same way and just went and bought a bunch of cameras and just stuck on that loop until I found this tool that will turn your images into very much film looking, which are taken by your iPhone. And that tool is Dehancer. Dehancer is a film emulation plugin that gives your photos a film look that makes your digital images look like they were taken from a film camera using films such as Kodak Portra 400 and many other. And don't take me wrong here, I know digital images cannot ever replace film images in terms of that authentic look, but trust me, this plugin gets very close to it, and today I'm going to show you how you can do that using Dehancer plugin. So just so you all know, Dehancer did reach out to me to review their plugin, but they have no input or early access to this video. And even though my channel is not straight focused towards photography in general, I do enjoy street photography in my casual time. If you want to take good pictures on your iPhone, you have to make sure and change some of the settings in the camera app that will give you the best quality possible that your camera has to offer. And if you want to do that, you can just go straight into the settings, find camera app, and once you go into the camera app, now you're gonna see a bunch of options for recording video, recording slow motion, cinematics. For photography, you want to go into the formats, and when you go in there, since I have iPhone 15, I don't have Pro RAW option, but if you have Pro models, you have also a RAW option. Now I can see I have two options, high efficiency and most compatible. I always choose high efficiency because it gives you the full quality that your sensor has to offer, and if you do most compatible, that will create your images in some of the familiar codec options such as JPEG and H.264. Photo mode, when you click on it, you get 12 megapixel, 24 megapixel, and again if you have Pro, you get a 48 megapixel as well. Now go one step backwards and click on preserve settings, and you want to make sure your live photos are off. And the way you do that is when you scroll way at the bottom, you see live photos. So preserve the live photo settings, turn that on. So once you turn that off, it's going to be always off, and you can always browse through these other options. They are helpful as well if you want to preserve some of the settings that you did last time and that you want to preserve exposure every time you go and you don't want to redo everything. You can do that as well, but in my case, I think this is pretty good. You can also turn on some grid and level to make sure your composition looks right as well. But these are some of the main settings that you want to apply before you start taking good quality pictures. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use Dehancer plugin within Lightroom software. So once you have your images selected, bring them into Lightroom just like this. Let's say I'm going to choose this one. Once you install the Dehancer software, all you need to do is just right click on the image, and in the edit in menu, you will see edit in Dehancer Lightroom plugin. So let's click on that. And Dehancer also saves a copy in a TIFF format, so you still have data from your original image and image that you edited later on. And we don't change anything here, and we just click on edit, and this will bring Dehancer Lightroom plugin. And once you are here, as you can see, I'm going to show you a little bit around here. It's pretty easy and straightforward user interface. On the left side, you see all the different kinds of film simulations that you can use on this image, such as like some of the famous ones, Fuji Chrome, Portra 500, Eterna Vivid 500, black and whites. There you see there is a Portra 400, Kodak Vision 3 500T. Portra 400 and Vision 3 is one of my favorite go-to ones. On the right side, this menu will allow you to make all those changes separately and individually, so you can really dive deep into your editing process. So let's choose one of the film emulation from here. I really like Portra 400 on this thing, as it's creating those like not too muted tones on this image. And if we zoom in, as you can see, it's already applying all of those textures that film camera gives you when you take pictures on them, such as like, you know, halation, like grain, bloom that everyone loves. As you can see already on those edges, and all those highlights are just really popping here on their face. As you can see, everything is blooming, and you can always dial back if something that you think it's too much. So let's see here, I don't like the bloom that much, or halation, so let's bring this down a little bit. You can really see a difference when you crank up, especially on this direct sunlight areas You can also dial in some film grain, which I really love. I'm gonna increase the amount, I guess. Yes, you can really see this happening here. I think that was too much. I think this is a good amount. Before and after. See, this image looks like really sharp and very digital looking, but when you apply film grain, automatically makes that layer that brings everything together. Honestly, I don't even know everything that's going on here, or I don't really go all into nitpicky of all the stuff, but I just usually go for the overall look. So let's see. I love it. It's giving me like that nice subtle film look that I really enjoy on a picture taken by my iPhone, which is a really great thing. And you can always save all these settings. So let's say if you chose a Portra 400 and you spend all the time setting all this every detail settings for yourself, and you don't want to do that for every single image, then you can just come up here and just save as your own preset. And now you can always just choose this one made by you, and you don't have to apply that every time. So if you look at the difference here, it's making everything really like soft and bloomy, and that's what film is. Like, film cameras are like not super detailed, high sharp images, and that's what we all love about film. All right, so I'm happy with this result. I'm just gonna go okay. All right, let's try one more image. Let's see this one. All right, and as you can see right off the bat, it's applying my last edit here, and if I go back to original, it's looking really sharp and highly detailed image. And if I apply Portra 400 film here, you can see it's making everything very soft. I want to try different presets for this one. Oh, I really like this one as well. Kind of toning down everything. You can experiment on this as much as you can. Let's try 500 Vision 503. I'm also liking this look as well. It's really giving that vibe of picture taken, I guess, 1990s or somewhere during that time, but I really like this look. You can see like subtle grain is going on here. Colors are desaturated, that really red chrome halation going on as well. And by the way, this is my first time making a tutorial kind of video, so I apologize if I'm doing a really bad job, but I'm still learning. So definitely let me know if you have suggestions that I should try and things I should do. Please let me know that in the comments. I'm really looking forward to all of your feedback and improve in my next videos. So now let's try one of the night pictures and see how dehancer does its job on those. This time I'm just going to go on original and not apply these film simulations. Now this time I'm just going to go dial in some of the settings. So let's start with the halation here. You can see already it's kind of making it bloomy. See what happens here. Now let's go on to the bloom. There you go. Now it's giving you that misty filter effect that you sometimes have on your cameras, and having this dehancer plugin kind of also gives you one more alternative of not using mist filters and having mist filters for each of your lens, because now you can just apply that in the post. So let's dial in even more. Okay, so this is really making it pop. I see that impact. All right. So yeah, this was a really small quick tutorial on how to use dehancer plugin in Lightroom. And if you're a person who doesn't like to edit your images later on your computer, and you just don't want to go to that hassle, and you want something that has same powers but you want everything on the go, then you're in luck, because dehancer also has an app on your iPhone or Android that you can get the same features on your phone. So yeah, if you take your pictures on your phone, or if you're taking pictures on your camera and you are transferring them in your phone, then you can straight directly edit those images in that app, and you get all the same features that you just saw on my Lightroom in your phone. So yeah, dehancer gets you really covered. And in terms of price, they do have a lifetime package which goes for about like $200 or $300, but they also have a free trial that you can try. And if you do enjoy that free trial and decide to buy dehancer plugin, then I also have a discount code TAXI that you can apply and get 10% off on your purchase. So I hope I saved you money that you're probably gonna use to buy a new camera to get this look, but now you just get this plugin and you can still use your iPhone to take the same quality images and still get the same look. Then definitely hit that like and subscribe button for more content just like this. I'll see you in the next video.